Hey, welcome back everybody. My name is Kaz. Joining me today is Kung Fu Jesus.
Hi.
We're gonna be playing more Way of the Samurai.
Apparently,
let's
yes.
Take a look at the endings that I have.
Why is the M red?
That's a good question. Maybe for murder.
Perhaps.
I'm not gonna be accomplishing all that many murders today, I'm afraid.
Okay.
We're doing the, well, let's take a look.
I don't really need murder in my life.
So these are the titles that I've earned.
Yeah. An experience is just whatever, just if you happen to go into a game and leave again.
Yeah, you always get some title, even if you die. So, oh, that's a good point. So the ending diagram is still missing 2 chunks. Wait, 3 chunks. Maybe it's 3 chunks.
One for the 3 special cases, or what?
No, well, those are the endings and titles are a separate thing. So there are 6 endings, but there are a whole bunch of titles, and what you get for a title depends on how you behave during the game,
right.
And what you get at the ending is what events you actually do.
Okay.
Today we're going to do ending 3? I think 3 and 2. But before I do any of those, I'm going to start from the beginning on whatever mode. Actually, no. Let's do it on hard.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this plan. We haven't really gotten... Well, I haven't gotten to see hard
Samurai ebooks. And there are other things that you can unlock. So we have teacher. We have...
Yeah. Who's the guy on the far right that you have?
That's a masked man, and his mask changes depending on the outfit that you have, which is really great. It always matches.
What about cowboy on the far right there?
Yeah, you can be the cowboy ninja. I think cowboy ninja is just fine. Yeah, you can see the jeans. And it's also on the top.
This might be appropriate for the sword.
Yeah, I think it will be. I think I'm gonna be this guy's head though.
Okay.
Be the cowboy. I'm also not taking any particular sword in here because I don't care. What we're doing today is actually getting hit by a train.
Why?
They need to know that you can do this.
That you can get hit by a train? I think everyone knows that.
Well,
I think it's the reason that they tell you to stay off the tracks.
There are 2 ways to get hit by a train.
One of them is to jump in front of the train, the other one is to be pushed in front of the train.
Oh, more or less, but tied to the tracks. So the part of the beginning where we did this in beast mode.
Yeah.
And we say, let me join you, and they tie you to the tracks. I love this part. I also don't think I've died on camera yet. So they'll get to see what the death screen looks like, which is actually kind of beautiful.
That guy's tattoos, are they supposed to be Yakuza?
Yes.
Did they do that back then, still?
I don't know.
Is the Yakuza full body tattoo like an ancient tradition, or is it more modern, like 20th century?
There's a lot of anachronism in the game.
I know.
On purpose.
That's what makes it hard.
I know, yeah.
Now I'm questioning everything. Certainly the roses may not have been,
Yeah, well, I'll make you pay for this. It doesn't really matter what I do. I'm not gonna wiggle my way out of this.
I was watching Kill Bill, 1 and 2, and they have a lot of mooks in those movies.
Yes.
Well, at least the first one has a lot of mooks from Japan, and they don't do the mook walk.
Oh no!
No, they don't. They don't. Have bow legs like they've been riding horses and then learn that horses are stupid and switch to walking instead. They just walk or ninja shuffle.
Oh,
Silly
yeah.
ninja shuffle.
Hi.
You look really unconcerned about being on the tracks.
No.
Like,
You think I'm doing? Sure.
Alright, later, man.
Hi.
Okay, so what you can do is join who?
Ah.
The train will come before I finish my story. Yeah, may not be so bad an idea.
And then the train comes, and...
Yep. Oh man, you can see it. And that's that.
So...
Now I'm a punk. Which was one of the titles I was missing.
Yeah, I didn't see it on the list. So that you literally can only get that by being tied to the tracks and letting yourself down.
Well, I think there are other ways to get it, but that's the one that I know that's the easiest.
It is pretty easy.
But that
Even on hard mode.
Mm-hmm. It is easy to die. We're going to be actually doing a regular playthrough now, though. So what kind of body and face do you think I should take?
I don't know. You could be the teacher. Because she's got her own unique body. Because everyone else is a dude, so she can't.
Right.
Yeah, she can
doesn't
use
have these
Right.
clothes. Look a little weird. Also, I don't know why would you want to be Master Ninja?
I don't know, because then you would be at night and not be able to see yourself.
And it looks
it's very boring.
Right, it looks very different.
It looks like someone tried to draw lightning on the side of his leg with some sort of white fake. It looks like crap.
Wow. Yeah, even,
inverse charcoal, or maybe it's like a white robe that they like covered in charcoal and then brushed it off.
Right.
You know, like.
I think being teacher is fine.
Teachers.
And we're gonna take Kakazan with us.
Which is Dona Dona's sword.
That's Dona's sword. So we're gonna do like disco fighting.
I like
Break
disco
dance
fighting. And the thread likes disco fighting.
Yeah, I got called out for not immediately doing that.
Right.
But
I remember.
It's a fine sword. So we're going to approach this event slightly differently.
Are we going to actually interject?
Not yet.
Okay.
Back off a couple paces and see how this plays out. Because there's one more part of this little scenario that we haven't seen yet. And that's, if I can get the camera to cooperate, still not quite, this thing.
Why is he here?
That's a good question. I could ask him.
Yeah.
Let's ask him who he is
Okay,
first.
fine. People call me Dona Dona because it's easier to say in Japanese.
What are you doing here? This is my house.
He lives in...
He lives under the bridge.
Hey man, don't touch her.
Go here.
And then they get into a fracas. I'll help. Who do you help?
Well, I'm gonna help Dom. But
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
do have
draw
the
my
sword.
sword first.
Hey, thanks, man. Teacher lady.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, show me what this thing can do. And it's like your entire body is made of a sword when you do that. Also, it seems quite powerful.
It's a pretty good move. There are a lot of good moves on the sword, and they're kind of funky. Is the thing, like not just in terms of
The 70s.
right. What do you think, Don? Hope you learned
Now
your
who's the punk? Subohachi? After getting stabbed with the sword a couple times, he's fine to run away.
Guys, you should probably get out of the river.
What's your name?
Don't mention.
Not
Not really.
really. 'Cause were women allowed to be samurai?
Small eating house. Not that I know of. The records are pretty sparse. I'm pretty sure just flat not. Like there were, you could be a. Accept your offer.
I mean, you're a Ronin anyway, so
Right.
whatever.
So we could imagine that she was the just daughter of a noble samurai house whose like dad got killed, and perhaps he didn't have any sons, and she just kind of picked up on things.
But she would never be allowed in service.
Right.
Yeah.
Like women were not allowed to have swords, and we're actually in an era where no one was allowed to have swords.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about some of the moves.
Let's do that.
I'm expert in
Let's Saturday.
stuff.
Hey.
Yeah. So you have
That's
like
what's today.
regular attack and let's Saturday. Let us.
Let us Saturday.
Then Tona-sama powerful.
2 L's, but the second
that's-
L was supposed to be an exclamation mark in an earlier letter.
It is powerful though. That's
It
the one
is.
where you like duck dodge to 2 different sides and then thrust. We saw that a couple times.
Yeah, you fake him out with your afro.
Then we have
Hitbox.
Beaver Fever. Goes. You start breakdancing and you can just keep doing that. And that's called Samurai Fever. And then there's Beaver Excellent, which is the flip thing that we saw a couple times.
You sure
Then
these are
there's
Justin Bieber's moves?
I don't know. Then I'll have to do the moonwalk at some point.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do the
I
moonwalk
will
at some
definitely
point.
have to do that. It confuses the crap out of whoever you're fighting. I'm sorry, whomever. You were the one doing the fighting, so.
I would not have noticed, but sure, you
No,
just
I'm gonna have
correct
to-
yourself if
yeah.
you're like there.
I have to pull that out on myself. We don't have to go very far for the next event, so they asked us to join them, so here we are. An eating house.
This is the overly nice mode. This is like I will save
I just
underdog
fighting
weak
for
people
the- trying to be the good guy,
and
whatever thing. So this is a common path to take if you're just
playing it for the first time. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm a nice gamer. I game nice, and
It's
these
just
people need my help.
right. So
Yeah.
you're done with the mode of just lashing out at every goblin that you come across, and instead you try to observe and talk to people a little bit, and you'll come to this path pretty quickly. It also doesn't really become a path until, well, second day.
So you could do this really at for any ending until
Yeah.
certain.
Yeah, at this point, I could get any ending.
You already introduced yourself.
There's a crucial tipping point at evening and then night for the events.
Oh, he's sworn to follow Way of the Samurai on Twitter.
Good. That's commendable since I'm being a super nice person. It is Samurai Ewok-san.
I
Truer than you'll ever know. I'm just gonna say yes.
This is the only way I know how to live.
His appearance in
the war.
He probably means the Samurai Rebellion that took place before the Satsuma Rebellion, which
Which it caused the whole no
Right.
swords thing in the first place.
Or it might have been, like if we're talking about 10 years before, then let's go with. Don't lose heart, Suzu.
Kawaii does.
But yeah, if it was about 10 years before the war they're talking about, that would be the end of the shogunate. And that was a pretty big deal. There were a lot of wars. I'm not fully up to speed on the history of this era. Oh.
You should kill them all. But Don.
Oh no.
Whoa.
His existence is in question. Yeah. Okay, so the thing to do here is get some space and then tell Shiro to go.
I told you to leave, dumbass.
Let this child alone.
Is it ever possible to kill Shirotoko?
Yes, absolutely.
Moonwalk.
Oh. You were kidding! I'm tired of waiting. That moonwalk was too stupid.
He got tired of waiting and you killed one of his guys. So, come on. So powerful. Yikes! How did you obtain the dull sword? You actually kick it?
Oh yeah, there's a kick move, so if you pump your sword in the ground like that, there's a follow-up move that you can delay that kicks.
And that
counts as a kick, so
yeah.
it'll pick up food, it will...
What's he doing?
He's doing a precursor move. Most side stance swords have that, where you'll just sort of like start waving your head, and then you have access to a different move set.
Ah. They don't care that you're a woman. Maybe they just like... They don't see like male, female, they see samurai.
Right.
And they're like, well, all samurais are men, so it's like
he's I refuse. Being like, hero man, lady. Here comes. Or maybe not. Oh, I was expecting him to go, "Aye there."
the best grunt in the game, in my opinion.
To have defeated Shiratoko, you must be great.
He is too easy to defeat.
That's
hubris.
Right.
Yeah. So the Kudo control this area. What about the other clay, Akadama?
But they only technically control that mansion. They're squatting in the area to establish a foothold and try and take things over.
Idiots.
Yes, I will agree. Yahoo!
You can't do shit except maybe get kidnapped.
Yeah.
You should probably not do that though either.
Here, let's continue to be Ms. Nice Guy. Also destroy this and crush this with my bare hands.
Take it. Fuck your sword. Shove it down your throat and just like digest it. Shit out like a bar of silver or whatever.
So we can actually help.
Okay.
Here.
Clean up the restaurant.
And then now everything's back. Why don't you leave? I mean, if it's so awful, it can't be helped.
Oh right, that's her grandpa, the old guy that they kick around or whatever.
The invincible goblin.
Yeah. Then you tell them not to kick old men, and they're like, "What? You must be taught a lesson about."
She's afraid to leave here. Well, that's too much milady nonsense.
Be brave.
The war is basically not over. The war is just beginning, so we are going to tell her to be brave.
That was not what I said to do. I said, "Be brave. Don't run away from me. I'll try to be stronger."
I'll try to be stronger. All right.
Go talk to Gramps.
Yeah, let's talk to Grandpa. Wait, I'm gonna take it. You don't mind if I eat this? Thanks.
You can ask for Suzu to become your wife.
Kurikichi, who are you? Oh, he's Superman.
Well, what are you doing, Superman?
I'm gonna stop talking to you.
He's not very good at conversations. Maybe.
Oh no!
You've just messed with this stuff.
Sorry. After all that work that I put in. So anyway,
all these other houses and stuff empty.
I'm going to talk to Dojima quickly here, just to say hello.
Yo! I love Dojima.
It's pretty great. He's the buff Johnny Five Aces. I've come to accept it. There's no getting around that.
Is this evening or is this another time of day?
This is evening.
Okay.
So yeah, that was cramming a bunch into one day.
Yeah, well, you did a lot of events, and events are what make the day progress.
Only one of those actually technically counted as an event. The fight at the restaurant itself is what makes time pass as soon as you leave. The rest of it is just sort of optional. I don't really want any of this right now because my sword is great, so I'm just stopping by to say hello.
Well, hello.
Yeah. I haven't earned any.
Goodbye.
This path doesn't have very much money on it.
Right.
Unless you mess up.
Oops.
Since
Money.
I'm normal, yeah, this that's a real possibility.
Hey.
What's going on here? Kurikichi is in trouble.
No.
Hey, but that's Superman. You don't have to worry about him. He's invincible, and he can fly, and he can freeze you with his breath.
He is invincible, and he plays that up a little, just like in the Justice League cartoon. He plays up the invulnerability way too much, and like not the other stuff.
He does use like laser and X-ray vision sometimes,
Right.
but
He
very.
just sort of convinces people to stop fighting because he's like, "Look, it's not going to work. I'm invulnerable to harm. Come on." Anyway, it's time to break this up because.
Have you seen Justice League War?
I have not. I went looking for it, but I didn't find it.
Huh?
Gonna have to watch.
Oh, this is the monkey who's a policeman.
Yeah, Inokashira.
Huh?
Inuyasha?
I am sort of. Who are you to ask me who I am?
Okay, dude.
The sword prohibition acker.
Show me the money!
You can bribe him here, but I don't have 10 yen. So either of these is going to be the same option here. So, really, I think we're just going to get on with this. I did make a suspicious movement because I am a suspicious character.
Does he have like a little recorder and he's like talking into it? Suspect made a suspicious movement during interrogation. I will have to engage with my gun.
Oh. His gun doesn't hurt very much.
It's because swords are more powerful than guns.
Just gonna keep beating him up. Oh no!
Is it like a certain number of hits?
I think it's a life total. So ordinarily it happens right away. Like the first sword slash is enough damage.
Oh,
Good to talk to Jose again. Coward! Oh. Fighting at cross purposes here. It's better to fight Inokashira, because one, he's not
shooting you with his gun.
He's not huge. Whereas Jose is a huge guy. Huge guys have a lot more health in this game. So if you just hit Inokashira a couple times, then
you can take less flesh off of Inukashira's body before.
The other thing is that Jose can die right here, and
that's no fun.
it takes a long time. He'll fight to the death, and we don't really want that. He's an okay guy.
Yum.
Eat a radish. So let's see if Kurikichi is okay. Oh,
He looks fine to me.
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Oh. Poor guy.
Then what are you?
Had a hard time. Oh. Well, I don't know what to do about that. Did all I can, man. Grandpa!
He always has an injury. He's like a walking injury. Look at him.
Dojima observes from a distance.
Everything is corrupt, I see. Okay. Spouts an aphorism and walks away.
Like to himself. It's always the weak who are abused. It's like he knows he has the camera behind him.
For a second there, he thought he was the main character.
You would actually make a decent one.
Yeah.
Although you would have to... It would be a completely different game. You would play, like, the reciteer thing, where people come in with sword orders, and you have to play the, like, sword improvement minigame and earn money based on that. Okay, so getting within, like, a radius of Suzu here
Makes
starts
her
this
notice
whole
you.
event. Yeah. And if you do her event, then we go and do it. If you don't, then time just passes.
Ah.
So,
more content. Do the content.
content.
So you have to go help Donna
Yes.
steal from the Kudo family.
I'll take care of it. I do mean it. More or less.
I think there's another invulnerable character in this game, aside from not you, obviously, but Teshin.
Yeah, you can't kill him.
No one can kill him,
No one
apparently. Not even
Well, he gets-
with guns and stuff.
He does get shot in one end. In the Akadama clan ending, he gets shot in the guts. Dies there.
Oh, he dies.
Yeah.
Well, then never mind.
Yeah, we never see Kurikichi. We never see him die. So, like, the game's oldest man is also the most invincible.
At this point, Fate is like, well, I mean, he's already got this far in, like, ancient Japan, and they just... If he can live through all that bullshit that he must have been through, then whatever.
Oh man, it's kind of like the
Old
Varl
age.
in the Banner Saga. How they have no natural lifespan or something, and they all die by violence. And there are like 3 of them who are in an oldness contest. It's one of the most charming parts of the whole thing. The very idea of an oldness contest. Now, because I haven't done a specific other thing, I have to fight my way in. So let's get to that.
Yes.
Your pathetic attacks cannot harm me. Or, okay, maybe they can.
His unpathetic attacks
Yeah.
can harm him, because he has some of those.
Oh, he's not impressed by the moonwalk, but it's the moonwalk, come on.
So is
I
your...
am really getting my
Are you a middle stance sword?
This is a middle stance sword. Oh, he dropped $5.
What?
That's what you're doing.
You peacock in the air. Alright.
Okay, so there's a guy up on the tower who will yell, that's villain! Jeez, I did not notice him going for that.
It's nice that they only attack you like one at a time.
That's how the game is designed. You have to be
Yeah.
kind of careful when finishing guys off for that reason, because as soon as the purple cloud is gone from one person, it immediately transfers to the next. So it doesn't really come up that much here, but when you're fighting the Gonan, for instance, and they have an unlimited number of bodies for various reasons. I don't actually like this sword all that much. I did want to do breakdance fighting, so here we go. There we go. Like, that's part of the reason why.
All you just have heroes lined up and...
Yeah, and the forward and the triangle move sometimes misses. Just for no reason. It can also dodge things though, so there's some upside. Oh, that. Get you. Might have a hard time at this.
You're already having a hard time.
Yeah.
Just one move.
Okay, come on, buddy.
Are there any moves that you have that don't have ridiculous wind-up and execution time?
Basically not. It's gonna continue to be a problem because. But anyway, I know where all the food is. That'll help a little. Yeah.
That radish was actually growing inside. Turnip, whatever. The guy on the thing didn't yell at you.
I must have stayed far enough away from it.
Oh.
Let's try to avoid. So. Get back here, you.
I wonder if Don is like the weakest samurai in the entire world.
There we go. Maybe drop. Mushroom, not interested.
It could be bad. He could have been carrying that as like an assassination technique mushroom. He might have used it, yeah. It's like, hey, just drop this in someone's drink or whatever. An entire mushroom floating in their sake, and they won't notice it. Because they'll be too busy dying.
I think we're safe-ish. I want to make sure that I don't have my sword drawn when I find Don. Also kicking doors out of the way in case I get stuck on them later. There are enough camera angles around here that they sometimes get in the way.
It's so confusing.
Like they had to revert to a fixed camera because the way their camera works doesn't work very well for indoors. Come here at Suzu's request.
Yeah, what's Suzu want? I mean, she just wants you safe. So
Hurry up, let's escape.
You what? Hurry up or escape?
Oh right, okay. So this is again the this is a what do you call it? Escort mission. Right. So you can give Don instructions and he will follow them.
Sort of.
Yeah, I mean, he's all right. And we will also try to avoid fights. Alright, so away he goes. Oh, actually, he's gonna climb the ladder. There we go. Anytime you're ready, buddy.
He doesn't lose health from falling off the ladder.
No. Oh, there's another man down. Sword suddenly gets a lot better when you have them trapped in corners. Okay. So you can also tell Don to help you
Oh,
the fights.
No, they'll just die.
But, yeah. Okay, still has the same. Good. That door is closed.
Why?
That way.
Is it ever open?
It is sometimes open. It's part of what we'll do next. Not what I wanted to do. I don't like it when things are in the way.
bald eagle or something on you.
I'll do the same to him.
Oh god. Teacher is friend of bird and
God damn. I hate that they're just getting their power moves on me naked. Like, they don't have to... There's so much cooldown to certain moves of mine that I can't get out of the way. Beginning to not like this sword. I say as I approach low health. So, we get out here and we find Tsubachi.
what a surprise. How does he know you? From the beginning of the game.
Right.
Right. When he ran away. And it turns you around.
Yeah, there's other reasons to what's going on here. Also, I'm gonna freaking die. Especially if he starts wassaing me there. But, you know, you don't have to actually kill Tsubachi here. We get to leave him alone. Don seems to be stuck. It's fine. I think that put the sword away. Okay. I'm gonna try my chances with some mushrooms. Hey, that's plus 150. Not bad. Plus 200.